My teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, used to tell us, you have to get devotion and love for God. God responds to our love. If we can open our hearts and give love to God and our desire to hear, to see, to know, God responds to our love. Love given to God is the quickest and surest pathway through meditation, through service. We give our love to God, to each other. Jesus said, love ye one another, and thy neighbor as thyself. This is a realization that comes upon us through our love given to God. For as that love begins to awaken and move through us, God responds to our heart's desire to see and know why we are here, why we came, and what we are to do while we're here. Yes, we are all God's children, brothers and sisters, all so unique. That soul existing in each one of us, so special, so created by God. That light that lights the eye of soul, that spark that God gave us in our beginning, in the thought forms He created us in. We are here by God's will. We are sustained by God's will, and we go by God's will. The world is starving for God's love to open the hearts of humanity and let the light of Christ descend and dwell, to see the end of wars and selfishness. Such a wonderful world we're riding on, fashioned by the hands of God. His thumbprints everywhere, in the flowers and the leaves of trees, silently watching us every day. O God, we pray that your light descend on the hearts and minds of humanity, that their hearts be open to each other, that their different systems of worshiping you do not clash in wars and death. What a terrible thing it is to deprive one soul of its chance in this life to meet you face to face. Your light, brighter than the sun, it can be seen by the eye of soul. Each one of us with this wonderful ability to see you face to face. This is why, O Christ, you said through Jesus, enter thy closet when you pray. Discover me in the silence of being alone. Meditate on me that I may shed my light upon you, that the eye of soul can see me. Oh God, I pray that each one of us today may have that wondrous vision of seeing you face to face, like that sun shining out there today. Your featureless face can appear to each one of us. Even as St. Paul said on the road to Damascus, I saw a light above the brightness of the sun. And Paul knew it was Christ. No distinguishing features, just that blazing brilliance and that love. I bear witness of that today. For God blessed me with such a vision of Christ. This is why meditation, true tithing to God with our heart's love, the real tithe, giving our heart's love to God, setting our prayers for each other and the world into this love and sending it to God. Yes, it will be returned 100-fold. That is God's promise to our souls when we quit chasing the images of worldly desires and turn to the love and service of each other and God. We will see this world miraculously change. The time is upon us now. I know that Christ wants to awaken in the consciousness of each one of us sitting here today, and in every brother and sister moving and living on the face of all the earth. Greed and selfishness pervert God's love and understanding. It warps the hearts of men and women. Look ahead, out into space, through that point between the eyebrows, for the light of spirit to collect. It is the eye of soul within each one of us that can see this light of God. Not physical eyes, but the eye of soul. The eye of soul sees Christ, sees even Jesus, can see our loved ones passed on. The eye of soul begins to awaken in us as we meditate in our closets, before our altars, in our quiet places. We will see in the eye of soul that which no television will ever produce. We will see the internal workings of this creation and the divine being that runs it all so miraculously we cannot even comprehend, being everywhere at once, doing everything. What a being it is, this God we seek. Yes, we can know God, each and every one of us, face to face. This encounter will change our world. The light of heaven descends through the crown of the head into the body, into the beating heart. If we did not have a small amount of that light moving into us, our hearts would cease to beat. Therefore, we all have God's light within us, even now, beating in our hearts. He gave it to us. He can take it away. We can receive, as Jesus said, light and life more abundantly. This is what he came to give. His own words. Life more abundantly. Light more abundantly. Seen by the eye of soul. Jesus is here to give us life and light more abundantly. Salvation for our souls is the light of Christ. Let us set our feet steadfastly on the path of deep meditation in our life ahead, and know that one day the face of God, of Christ, will appear before you. You will know it. You will see it. You will feel it in your heart. Bring our concentration to that point between the eyebrows. Look out into space through that place for the light to appear, and it will. Focus your attention on that space before you. As the light appears, the voice of God can be heard. Here we receive true direction in our lives. Each one of us has the most wonderful path ahead, leading into heaven, and a work to do with God. This meditation has brought me to this day, this attention and this love that I feel after many years of meditation, failing but never giving up, being sidetracked but coming back on course. We all struggle, but if we set aside a space in the morning and a space in the evening to focus our attention on God, the true tithe, God will respond. And this I can swear to in my own life.
See your face, to hear your voice, to feel your touch, to know your love is all I want. This day to see your face, to hear your voice, to feel your touch, to know your love is all I want. This day to see your face, to hear your voice, to feel your touch, to know your love is all I want. This day to see your face, to hear your voice, to feel your touch, to know your love is all I want. This day is all I want this day, to see your face